Hi everyone, thanks so much for joining me today. Today I want to talk to you about how to make that transition from an employee mindset to an entrepreneurial mindset. And if you don't know me, I'm Caroline Castrillon, the founder of Corporate Escape Artist. I'm a business and life coach that helps people escape their 9-to-5 jobs so they can find freedom and fulfillment working for themselves. So how do you go from that employee mindset to an entrepreneurial mindset? Well, it's a huge mind shift, but it can be done. If what you want is to be your own boss, you can make that transition so that you can leave behind your cubicle and go after what you really want. The first way to do this is to let fear become your fuel. Fear of failure is normal, and successful people aren't successful because they don't experience fear, it's because they know how to manage it. But rather than thinking about what if I fail, what you want to think about is what if I don't try? What am I giving up by not trying? Sarah Blakely, the founder of Spanx, loves to tell this story about when she was a child and her dad at the dinner table would ask the kids, not how was school today or what did you learn today? He would ask them, what did you fail at today? And that's mindset. Because if you aren't failing, you aren't trying. And if you aren't trying, you're not succeeding. It's just that simple. So if you're experiencing some fear, just set it aside so you can focus on your dreams and what you can really control. The second way to make that transition is to get comfortable with feeling uncomfortable. The corporate world generally rewards us for drawing inside the lines, getting along with everyone, and essentially not rocking the boat. And if you've been in the same job for a while with the same company, chances are you're feeling very comfortable. You're probably seen as the expert in your field, and you can do your job with your eyes closed. But being an entrepreneur means embracing discomfort and knowing what you don't know so you can surround yourself with people that can supplement your weaknesses. For example, if you're an introvert and you hate sales, maybe you can find a partner who's a great salesperson. Another thing to consider is if there's areas that you're not as proficient in, you can delegate those to a freelancer or an agency. And if there are areas that you'd like to be more proficient in or that you're scared of, let's say public speaking, get a coach and start practicing. Warren Buffett had a fear of public speaking and he got over it. So don't let your fears interfere with your goals. You want to get comfortable with taking risks, trying new things, and also sometimes going against the advice of the people close to you so you can follow your instincts. Now, the next thing to consider is you want to connect to your heart. You want to go from head to heart. If you've been in the corporate world for a while, especially in a job that you don't enjoy, you're probably operating from your head. You're probably rationalizing your corporate existence to make the best of things and sort of as a survival mechanism, especially if it's a job that you don't enjoy. But to make this transition, you really need to connect back to your heart. And that means connecting to the things that you enjoy doing and are good at, the things that bring you joy and meaning. Basically connecting back to your authentic self. And the mistake a lot of people make is they look outside of themselves for answers when really the answers are within. And the only way to find those answers is to find some stillness in the midst of these crazy lives that we lead. So for you, that might mean taking a nature walk, going to yoga class, meditating, whatever works for you. But you need to remember that the mind is like a body of water. When it's turbulent and choppy, you can't really see anything, it's murky, but when it's still and clear, everything becomes transparent and you can see everything. So keeping that analogy in mind, I'm just going to throw out some questions that are going to inspire some thought around this idea of connecting back to your heart. So just think about these as I read them. What are your gifts? What are your values? What are your priorities? What do people compliment you on? What gets you excited? What activity can you do for hours and lose all track of time? What would you rather be doing that you're not doing now? What does your ideal life look like? What legacy do you want to leave behind? Why do you want to start a business? What does success mean to you? And then this is my favorite. If you had all the time and money in the world and you knew you couldn't fail, what would you do? So questions like these are going to help you to get to that answer and really connect back to your heart. And there's a great book out there called Heart, Smarts, Guts, and Luck, where the authors in their research say that very few businesses are truly successful without heart. In fact, they say, and I quote, pure brain-based IQ is probably the least essential quality for business success. And then the final thing that you want to consider when making this mindset transition from employee to entrepreneur is you have to really know yourself. Being a business owner, you have to really know who you are. You need to know your strengths, weaknesses, skills, and abilities. You also need to understand what drives you and motivates you and inspires you, because that's what's going to get you through the ups and downs of running a business. You need to get comfortable with saying no when you have to. And you also have to know your limits. Being an entrepreneur can be a 24/7 job if you're not careful. So you need to be able to establish boundaries. And you need to be able to trust your instincts. Your intuition is a really powerful thing. And the more you use it, the better it gets. And around that topic, I just want to leave you with one last quote from Oprah, where she says, "Learning to trust your instincts, using your intuitive sense of what's best for you is paramount for any lasting success. I've trusted the still small voice of my intuition my entire life, and the only time I've made mistakes is when I didn't listen." And I can reiterate that. So trust your gut. I can't emphasize that enough. So I hope you enjoyed this topic. If there's any questions that you might have, please reach out to me about this topic or any others. You can find more information on my blog at corporateescapeartist.com, or you can reach out to me directly at caroline@corporateescapeartist.com. And if you or someone you know is looking to escape that 9-to-5 job so you can find fulfillment working for yourself, please reach out to me. I would love to hear your story and help you succeed on that journey. So until next time, thanks for watching, and I'll see you soon.